Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all attendees of 9th International Conference on Social Sciences, Humanities and Technology 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present you this paper titled Halal Assurance in Malaysia's Online Food Delivery Industry, a Conceptual Framework. I, Laila Suriya Ahmad Apandi, with my co-authors Sarwani Arbab and Muhammad Dino Khairi Sharifuddin, are all from School of International Studies, University Utara Malaysia. If you have any inquiry throughout this presentation, please be in touch with me using my email account. The emphasis of our presentation is like this. First, we will go over the introduction. This will be followed with the problem statement. Then we'll discuss about the Halal risk 1, Halal risk 2, and Halal risk 3. After that, we will discuss about how we can convert the Halal risk into Halal assurance framework. And lastly, we will conclude the presentation. The digital economy has significantly changed the landscape of delivery industry. Before the COVID-19, people had difficulties to accept such digital transformation in the form of online delivery service. In fact, people were hesitated to use this newly introduced online delivery service. However, restricted movement of people in 2020 prompted people to adapt well with online food and beverage delivery service. This slide visualizes the difference between traditional in-house delivery and delivery platform ecosystem. Before we go further in details about the problem statement raised by our paper, it's best for us to explain the differences. Okay, in the traditional in-house delivery, restaurant will be directly responsible with the services to the consumers. In the sense, the business operator retains end-to-end control over the order ecosystem, utilizing proprietary platform and dedicated staff to manage fulfillment, everything between the restaurant and consumers. This contradict with the delivery platform ecosystem, in which a third-party type platform manages the app interface, assigns orders, and crowdsources logistics, fracturing the direct chain of custody between kitchen and consumers. There is one particular platform intermediary which actually manages the order to the restaurant from the consumers, and the delivery will be done by the gig workers. This indicates the problem statement that we wish to highlight for this paper. Platform delivery companies have no responsibility in preparing ordered food and beverage as well as fetching such order from provider and delivery to the consumers. They merely provide the app that enables all these customers, business operators, and also gig workers to work together to deliver the service. However, these delivery platform companies must fulfill several requirements that encompass a wide range of stakeholders in their supply chain management, such as supplier, logistics, and production, as argued by Samori and others 2023. This is because these delivery platform companies were the ones who were responsible to handle the relationship or the supply chain of this whole ecosystem. Now, let's talk about the first halal risk. The idea is that there was still some drafting registered halal status shown on respective apps provided by platform delivery companies. This is because the halal menu and non-halal menu would be on the same app that could lead to accidentally messing up orders. On the same point of the doubt, There is also no assurance of how platform delivery companies determine halal status of menu offered in the app. As shown in the case 1, a food delivery rider concealed that a food and beverage business operator might not prepare food ordered by Muslim consumers in a halal manner, even though its product was shown on the app as a halal choice of halal menu. Second case would be a food and beverage business operator may choose not to pursue halal certificate from JAKIM because they sell liquor. However, such operators claim that raw materials such as beef and chicken are purchased from suppliers with halal certificate. Halal Waste 2. Delivering halal and non-halal food using the same vehicle. In November 2021, a case emerged in which a single platform delivery rider transported both halal and non-halal meals over the course of one delivery trip. This raised the concerns over the possible contamination between the non-halal meals and the halal meal throughout the delivery trip. Second point is that Muslim delivery workers face the predicament of transporting non-halal orders. Should they decline the assignment, it could expose them to penalties from the platform operator, in which it could potentially lower their delivery ranking. That downgrade in turn shapes how many future jobs are routed to them, and with fewer tasks on hand, a worker may struggle to earn an adequate income. Halal Wish 3 is about the mishap of delivering non-halal food and beverage to Muslim consumers. As shown in the picture, the orders were 1 roasted chicken rice and 3 roasted pork and roasted chicken rice, which was a mix-up order delivered to the Muslim family. So this leads us to the whose responsibility. Could it be the food beverage business operator for preparing the wrong meal? Could it be the delivery platform company for making the wrong order in the progress or in the process? Or could it be the delivery workers who delivery the products? Or could it be the consumer who accidentally made a mistake during the order? And could it be the authority for not making a clear guideline for when, in this situation and so forth? So this will be the issues that we would like to examine more in our halal assurance framework. So to develop the halal assurance framework, we believe that we need to determine the halal risk from the stakeholders in this online delivery industry. So we will look into the halal risk from the consumers who order food and beverage using apps provided by platform delivery companies. Then we will also look the halal risk faced by the gig workers who are registered with platform delivery companies, including the riders. Then we will also look into the perspective of the food and beverage business operators who use the delivery service of platform companies. And then we also look into the platform companies who provide the delivery service via the app. And we also will discuss with and get the insight from the authorities in the sense of Jabatan Kemajuan Islam Malaysia and Jabatan Agama Islam Negeri on the possible guideline or how to address this halal risk problem in the industry, online delivery industry. In conclusion, we have discussed the importance of our paper. Then we also have discussed about the halal risk 1, halal risk 2, and halal risk 3. And we also have explained how we're going to develop the halal assurance framework. If you have any question, please email me at laila@um.edu.my. And the next slide will detail out the references that we use for the presentation. Thank you so much for your kind attention listening to this presentation. This will be the last slide of our presentation, in which we detail out the references of the of sources that we use for this presentation. Thank you, everyone.